Good morning, grade 2 students. Welcome to our recorded video for our math lesson. So we will continue our lesson yesterday about associate numbers with sets having 101 up to 1,000 elements. So you're learning to count from 1 up to 1,000 now, okay? Now, we had this story about children doing necklaces. It said that for a necklace to be done, para makagawa ng isang necklace, kailangan na ng 115 na shells. So ito yung mga nakuha nila. So 100 na shells, yung una. Tapos yung pangalawa ay tigta 10, 10 lang. Yung panghuli ay 5. So, 10, pinagsama-sama sila, 100 plus 10 plus 5 equals 115 na shells. Now, there are 115 shells in each set. 115 dito, 115 dito, at 115 dito. At merong 3 sets ng 115 na shells. Now, so isa, dalawang set, tatlong set. Now, there's a total of 345 shells. And therefore, ilang necklaces kaya ang magagawa nila? Okay, you're right. The answer is 3. They can make 3 necklaces dahil tatlong set yung necklaces ng mga shells na nagawa nila, no, na tigwa 115. So in your activity yesterday, you were taught by counting hundreds. So for this example, ilang hundreds yan nakikita nyo sa screen? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So ilang hundreds yan? 4. Okay, very good. And in this activity naman, you were taught by counting hundreds pa din. So ilang hundreds yan? 1, 2. So 2 hundreds equals, ayun, ganyan isulat yung 2 hundreds, okay? Kasi dalawa na siya eh, okay? Intindihan? Now, in this activity, follow-up activity, this is what you're gonna do. So open your math builders on page 7, the letter C activity, okay? Now, so here, we have to count by hundreds, tens, and ones, okay? So first, we will count the hundreds. So how many hundreds do you see on your screen? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 hundreds. Now, how many tens do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many tens? 5 tens. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3. So 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and 3 ones. Okay. Now let's have another one. How about this? Can you count this one? The hundreds. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many hundreds? 6. Very good. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many tens? 7 tens. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ones. So 6 hundreds, 7 tens, and 9 ones. Okay, it's the total count. Now, let's do this activity. Look at number 1 on your book. Or maybe you can also look at the screen. How many hundreds? How many tens? And how many ones? So that's what you are going to do on your book. Okay, so we will just run through it. Okay, number 2, same thing to do. How many hundreds? How many tens? And how many ones? Number 3, how many hundreds do you see? How many tens and how many ones? You'll do that in number 4 also. Count the hundreds, count the tens, and count the ones. And also in number 5, how many hundreds, tens, and ones? Number 6, how many hundreds again? How many tens and how many ones? So that's what you're going to do on your book, okay? Now, on the next page, page 8, here's what you're going to do for your offline task. You count the hundreds, the tens, and the ones also. So let's take this one as an example. So how many hundreds do you see? 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5. So 500s all in all, I'm sorry. So there are 500s. Now how many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tens. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, what is the total number? What are you going to do? What? Okay, you have to combine the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. Therefore, it will become 568. So remember, there are only three numbers. So that's ones, tens, and hundreds. 568. 500, 6 tens, and 8 ones. Okay? Let's do that one more time before you go with your activity. Count the number of hundreds. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So how many hundreds? Correct. 3 hundreds. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, that's too many. 9 tens. And how many ones do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 ones. What's the total number? 394. So 300s, 9 tens, and 4 ones. So is that clear? So let's go with your book. Okay, on page 8. Count the number of hundreds, tens, and ones, and write on the line the total number. Okay, the combined numbers of each places. Okay, the same with number 2. Count the number of hundreds, count the number of tens, and count the number of ones. Very good. So I hope you're getting it. The same thing with number 3, hundreds, tens, and ones. 4, how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones? And last number 5, the same thing. How many hundreds, tens, and ones? Then combine the numbers. Okay, so that's what you are going to do. Now, after doing your work, submit your work by taking a photo of it. So, pakipicturan, then send it in our Google Classroom. Okay, then I will see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow for our live video conference. Okay, so goodbye, students. See you.